channel. So my name's Grace, aka Black Country Bird Budgets, and I live in the West Midlands with my husband and our 2 little boys. So we've got 2 under 2. So our eldest is, well, he'll be 2 at the start of November, and our youngest is 7 months. I'm currently on maternity leave. So this channel is basically me documenting my journey, budgeting, cash stuffing and side hustling my way through maternity leave this year. So thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining me. Welcome if you are new. So today I'm going to be doing my October week. Are we in week 3? Can you hear the cat? Sorry, I've obviously closed the door. My cat's now trying to get in. If it's not the boys making noise and the baby noises in the background, it's the cat. Yeah, October week 3. Let me double check. Week 1, week 2, week 3. Yeah, October week 3 cash stuffing. So we'll start off. Unstuff the purse. So let me get my cash tray out to put that in. So food shopping money. Food shopping, what have we got left? We have £10 left. I shall put that back into my, I've got a game challenge binder that I'm putting that back into. Petrol has, so I stuffed petrol for the month and I have filled up now. So what have we got? Oh, I've still got 40 quid left in petrol money. So that's great. I won't, if I've still got that at the end of the month, so when I get paid, if I've still got that in there, I'll restuff that into my game one as well, rather than keep it in there. So that would be nice. Personal spending, I have spent it all. It's all gone. Planned spending, nothing. Back to the bank. Oh God, that still needs to go back to the bank. What have I got? 25 quid that I owe my Christmas pot. So back to the bank has got 25. So first of all, oh, I always forget to check the change. I always forget to look what change I've got in here. And it's all, there's nothing in there. I've took all my change out. So first of all, I'm going to put my leftover food shopping money tenner into, so this binder. So this has got in it the Feeling Spooky box collab from So's Budgeting Life and Eva at the Rocking Witch. Absolutely love this box. Was just so amazing. So I've been using this with my leftover money. So which one am I using with? I'm doing that one, aren't I? Food shopping, yeah. Doing this one now. So I've put each of these as a £5 and I've got tenner, so we can cross 2 more off. And I'm not going to go in order. I'm going to go for this little Frankenstein one. Oh, and this little spooky one down here. There we go. So there's 10 into that. I feel like I'm getting closer to finishing this. So perhaps I'll try and, in my next stuffing, put some straight into this rather than waiting for leftover if I'm spending. Because I'm spending it all. Anyway, yeah, let's put the money in. Stop rambling, Grace. Another £10 into there. That's that. Right, so let's get out this week's money. So confession, just how it landed with plans and stuff. We had a chance to go food shopping yesterday, so we usually try and do our food shopping now on a Sunday, so I'll film in the morning and then we'll like do a food plan and go food shopping. Hubby went food shopping yesterday, so I did already get the money out and give him, so he has already food shopped. So this here, this is what was left. So we'll put that back into the purse. Let's put that away. So that's my personal money. Let's put that there for now. So food shopping got 100. So I did give him the 100 from that wallet. And we've got 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8 and some coins. I'm going to put these coins straight away. So these will all go into my penny savings challenge, which I count up at the end of the month. And then my £3 I'm going to pop in there. So let's put this back into the food shopping wallet. We should be covered for this week now because, yeah, we've got everything we need for the week. So hopefully we'll have a fair amount left. It'll only be like little top up, like, you know, maybe bread and milk and the essentials later in the week that we're going to need. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a good amount left. Then I've got 25 personal money for me. So how is everyone? What's everyone's plans for like Halloween and October? Have you got any like plans? So I've just booked. If anyone was seeing my Instagram stories, I've got like some Halloween neon lights and some Halloweeny decorations I've put downstairs. And little man, my eldest, when he saw them, he was obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. Let me find my paperclip. Absolutely obsessed with the lights. And now he comes down and he's like, one's purple. So he's like, purple lights, purple lights, purple lights. And he wants to go and turn them on. So I've now booked, there's like an enchanted pumpkin patch at Himley Hall, which I think is like, Dudley Way, I'm not sure. They do great events there. So they've got like an enchanted pumpkin patch. And I think that's like a light trail kind of thing. So I've booked that and I can't wait for him to see that. He's going to lose his mind. So yeah, we've got that. I still need to book pumpkin picking. But yeah, tell me what your plans are. And also, I feel like I need to find a Halloween party. I love a good fancy dress. Love a good fancy dress. And then when it gets to Halloween, I've not booked anywhere so that I can dress up. I'm like, oh, I should have done. So, I was saying to my sister-in-law and she was like, oh, why don't we go to the club? There's a club that her mum and dad are like a part of, and I think they have a family Halloween party. So I might see about going there because I've got the boys 2 little matching Ghostbusters like outfits. They're gonna look absolutely adorable. So I might see if my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law and stuff fancy going there, just so we can dress up and we can take the boys. I feel like I'm filling in now because I know this is going to be a really short video because that's it. I'm like done. So I'm just like rambling. So I'm going to stop because you're here for the cash stuff. You're not here for me talking about my life. Right. Oh, no, I've got one more thing to do. Oh, and I've got another story for you. Oh, God. Buckle in. No, it's not going to... I'll try to keep it brief. So, date night. So this needs to go back into the wallet. Into the binder even. So, date night. So, went out for a date night the other night for my hubby's birthday, and we went to Miller & Carter because I still had a gift voucher. It says happy birthday, but I'm sure I got it for Christmas. I either got it for my birthday or Christmas last year for Miller & Carter, but I was pregnant at the time, and you can only have steaks well done when you're pregnant, so I was like, nah, I'll wait till I'm not. So I had this, and then I did a 2-hour market research call the other week, and that was for £55, but it come as a voucher, a gift voucher. Now, I would have gone for PayPal and got it out in like cash, but that wasn't an option. And then Amazon, which would be my second go-to, wasn't an option either. So I thought, you know what? I could get it in Miller & Carter, so I thought I'll get it in Miller & Carter, and then we can go for a meal, and we can have like practically a free meal because we've got so much in vouchers. Check this one, so I had £35 on this. So altogether, I had £95 worth of vouchers for Miller & Carter. Was it 95, 55 and 35? No, 90. So I had £90 in vouchers. Went to Miller & Carter. The best steak. Like if you know, like Miller & Carter is amazing, isn't it? Went to one nearby us. Lovely Miller & Carter. Never had a problem there before. I ended up having to send my steak back 3 times. So it came back out 4 times. Now, I am not one to complain. I hate complaining. I'm one of those that, unless it's ridiculously bad, if it's just, I'll just say it's fine and then just not go back. But, like, I'm paying for a good steak. I want a good steak, and it come out, and I'd asked for it medium. It come out, and it was rare. It was, like, practically blue. It was, like, ended up coming back 4 times, because every time it got sent back, they were putting the same steak back on, so the outside was just getting more and more brown. The inside was still rare. And to be fair, the waitress was amazing. She was so apologetic. She was, like, really good. She completely agreed and was like, no, that's not right at all. The only problem was they were still trying to recook the same steak. Once, okay, but when it's come back 2 or 3 times, you would do me a fresh one, wouldn't you? And I did say at one point, can I have a new one? So I'm wondering if the chef was a bit arsey about it coming back. But yeah, in the end, when it come out the 4th time, still the same steak. It was better, so I did eat it, but I did say to the waitress when she come back, I was like, it's better, but the biggest problem now is it's the same steak, so the outside is just getting more and more, like, cooked and brown, but the inside, there was still a bit that was still rare, in the bit, like, the chunkiest bit. But yeah, I was like, the outside's cooking more and more, but it's lost its flavour now, because it's just, and lost any of, like, the juices. So because of this, we had a right good deal. So she spoke to her manager and she completely agreed, and the manager and the waitress was like, this is unacceptable. They took my steak off the bill. They gave us 20 quid off. We had 2 sides, and the sides weren't on the bill either. And she got me a free glass of wine. So when we said, can I have the bill, we said we've got gift vouchers for it. I gave her this one, which was the one that had £35 on. She said, I'll just take this, then I'll come back. So here was me thinking, oh, I'm going to have to give her the other gift cards, and we're going to have to, you know, like, at least use a couple of them. She come back, it ended up being, it only cost 25 quid, and I've still got £9 on here. So I've still got my £55 voucher, and I've still got £9 on there. So we can have another date night to Miller and Carter, can't we? I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen again. It's not put me off that one, because I've never had a problem there before. If we go again and the same thing happens, then we won't go back to that one. But yeah. So, good but bad, bad but good experience, like the waitress, and how they dealt with it definitely made up for it. But that chef, why he kept trying to cook the same steak, I'll never know. Anyway, and we've still got some money in here, because we didn't use any of the money, because we just had vouchers. So this needs to go, what have we got? 20, 40, 60. Oh, I've got my 20, 30, 40, because I've done those as a 10. I'm going to just rub this off and sort this out. Okay, so I've cleaned that now. I'm still going to have each one as 10, so I'm just going to colour these in to match the 60 quid that we've got in there. Okay, so that's that done. I've just decided as I was doing that, I'm going to change them to 5 each, because at 10 each, that would have saved 200. We don't need 200. So I've changed them to 5 each, then that saves 100. So when this gets to 100, I'll put it back in the bank. We've got some change in here, so I'm going to take the change out. Add that to my penny savings. The cat's in here now, so if you can hear, he's just jumping on my shelves. And we'll put the pounds in there. So let's put this back in. So yeah, still got 65 quid left in vouchers. So it's not too shabby, is it? Oops, sorry, I keep knocking that. So yeah, that's everything done. So sorry about the massive story time. I'm no good at telling a story quickly either. But if you don't want to listen, you can always skip that. I'm sure some people have. Only other thing I want to say, you may have seen on Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, sorting out, doing some side hustling yesterday, and I had loads of things to put on Vinted. And under the stairs is what I'm calling our Monica cupboard, because it is absolutely rammed of just stuff. And I've got all my bags in there of stuff I want to put on Vinted. And I found in there this. I didn't think we still had this. So this is hubby's change. He's had this. God, he's had this for years. I swear he had this at his home, like with his mum and dad before we moved out. So before we lived together. And yeah, we've taken it from house to house. I didn't realise we still got this. So I'm opening this. We're counting. I need to get some. I'm gonna have to get some money bags from the like bank or post office. And I'm going to add this to my penny savings because my penny savings is going to save towards, we've got booked for Disney World next year. So everything, I'm trying to finish my penny savings by next year before we go. So that can go towards that. So it's going for a holiday for us anyway. So I'm cracking into this and my penny savings this month. Going to get a right good boost. Yeah, that's so heavy. Oh. Yeah, so that was a nice little surprise when I found that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. If you're not already subscribed, please do think about subscribing. Drop me a comment in the comments and I'll see you next time. Try a bit.